Welcome to the Friends of the Kennedy Center Tour Program. We hope this video will prove to be an excellent learning tool as you train to become a Friends tour guide. Hi, my name is Bill Turner.
And I'm Bob Barr.
And we are tour guides and shift leaders on Saturday mornings. You will have the unique opportunity to join 5 Friends tour guides as they lead you on the official tour route of the Kennedy Center, and we will be highlighting guidelines along the way. We will be joining you periodically to offer more helpful hints. Happy touring!
A designated tour guide, usually one of the shift leaders, supervises the restocking of the kiosks in the Hall of Nations and the A lobby in front of the gift shop, the current Kennedy Center news, and the red brochures in various languages. It is very important to give the correct form and pronunciation of proper names. For example, Robert Burks, not Robert Burke, is sculptor of the great Kennedy bust. As tour guides, we give information, not opinions. Always remember, you are representing the Kennedy Center. Be sure to promote the Kennedy Center performances and mention that Millennium Stage brochures are available at both ends of the grand foyer. Because the tour ends at the gift shop, take a moment to mention a few items available for purchase.
Special display cases can be found throughout the building, including the lobbies of the Opera House and Eisenhower Theater and entrance into the Family Theater. They are used to promote shows, festivals, and other events, as well as celebrate special past performances. The display cases are also used to feature many of the artifacts that have been donated to the center. During our international festivals, they provide an opportunity to showcase items relating to the festival participants. The Friends office will notify the tour guides whenever there is a special exhibit to mention that relates to current programming. Including the cases in your tour as a complement to the tour guide information enriches our visitors' overall experience.
As you come to the end of your tour, you are encouraged to remind the group that a gift of any amount will help us meet our annual fundraising goal. Let the group know that if they would like to help, they may deposit their contribution at our special donation slot located at the tour desk. You are asked to dress in a professional manner. For women, dresses, suits, skirts, and blouses are preferable, but dress pants are also accepted. For men, a nice shirt and pants are required, but jackets and ties are preferable. And of course, comfortable but professional walking shoes are imperative as the tour lasts over an hour. All denim and active wear and/or revealing styles are inappropriate at all volunteer areas. And please, no tennis shoes. The Family Theater is our newest theater, completed in December 2005. It is special because it was built with younger audiences in mind and furthers the mission of the Kennedy Center. The theater also has the capability to do teleconferencing, live streaming, and interactive performances. We ask that you take your tour into the Family Theater when 2 of the main theaters are closed. Your shift leader will contact security for access into the space. Closely follow the script as performed in this video and your written tour script. You will receive a supplemental tour handbook once you have mastered the tour script. Please avoid hearsay and personal opinions and limit any anecdotes. Ask at regular intervals if there are any questions and repeat them for the whole group. When tested to become a new tour guide, which will be discussed later, new guides are expected to use only information found in the official script. When around other tour guides and tour groups, please abstain from constructive criticism or helpful hints. If you feel you must offer feedback, you may do so after the tour group has left. If members of your tour require a foreign language script, provide one and feel free to let guests keep the script at the end of your tour. Among our ranks are many tour guides from other countries and many who speak multiple languages. Be mindful of the group dynamics, in particular any physical limitations, as some visitors move more slowly than others. The most important group dynamic: keep everyone together. If there are children in the group, be aware that the dynamics can radically change at any point during the tour. Maintain eye contact. Avoid walking too fast or too far ahead of the group. Avoid turning your back on the group. And remember, a good tour guide, like a parent, has eyes in the back of his or her head. Be authoritative with the pace you set, and remember that you are the leader. Always mention where you are going next. For example, we are now going to the Opera House. Before exiting the theaters, mention current programming. Make sure your Kennedy Center photo identification badge, issued by the security department, is current and is clearly visible along with your volunteer name badge. These badges will allow you access into non-public areas and remind guests of your name. There are two terrific information kiosks that we would encourage you to access. Here, in the Grand Foyer, we have an interactive display that elaborates on the Kennedy Center as a living memorial of President Kennedy. The other kiosk is situated just to the left of the Visitor Center and provides information about performances, restaurants, and ticket purchases, and offers a wonderful virtual tour of the center. Closed captioning is available at both locations. Flexibility is very important to accommodate visitors' needs. Our tours can be modified if necessary. For example, if guests are on a tight schedule. However, do not exceed the time limit. No one likes a tour that drags on too long. Tours should take no longer than 1 hour and 15 minutes.
It's important to remember that all public areas and facilities at the Kennedy Center are fully accessible to guests with disabilities. You should be familiar with the best accessible routes when necessary. Feel free to pick up an accessibility brochure at the Visitor Center, which includes everything you need or want to know about accessibility features at the Kennedy Center.
Photographs are allowed to be taken in all spaces on tour if no event is taking place, with the exception of the following scenarios. Taking photographs on cameras, cell phones, and video cameras is not allowed when inside the Opera House, Eisenhower, Terrace, or family theaters, when the curtain is up and there are scenes, sets, costumes, props, or stagehands on stage, or when a rehearsal is in progress. If tourists want to take photographs in the theater space when this happens, be sure that they are facing away from the stage. Because there is no stage curtain in the concert hall, photographs are allowed except if your group is invited into the concert hall during a rehearsal when absolutely no photographs are permitted in the hall. Always be ready to respond to visitors at the tour desk by not talking among yourselves when visitors are waiting. On tour, try never to turn your back on visitors. Your proximity not only to the group, but to the space or artwork you are describing is crucial to giving a successful tour and to keeping the group engaged and interested in what you have to say. Please keep in mind that the review process is an integral part of being a successful tour guide. New guides are expected to be ready for review within 2 months of their start date. After 3 or 4 weeks of partial tours, you should be ready to be critiqued on a full tour with one of your shift leaders. Once your shift leaders think you are ready, you will be reviewed by a member of the tour guide training and review team.
Our ushers are paid staff, and it is essential that all guides maintain a good working relationship with them. They are the individuals most informed regarding access to any of the theaters. When the usher tells you that the house is closed, respond positively and continue your tour. Remind tourists that this is a working, living memorial and invite the group back to see the hall or theater on another day. Tell your group that they can see any theaters they missed by going online to the Kennedy Center's website at www.kennedy-center.org. Be respectful to any Kennedy Center staff that you may come across in one of the lounges preparing for a meeting. Always ask if it would be permissible to bring your group into the space. If not, feel free to explain to your group that our lounges are frequently used for meetings and other special events. Be sure never to enter any lounge when the velvet rope is in place. As one of the first people that guests interact with at the Kennedy Center, your job is very important. You meet people from home and abroad and help cultivate a love for the arts and this memorial in others. We are so excited that you have joined our team. Happy guiding.